to Salon de Speedy Jr., Speedy Jr.'s Lounge, the podcast here with my very good friend, known him for many years here, Bandido. Él viene con mucho fuego para todos ustedes. Bandido, welcome to the show, brother. How you been,
Oh,
man? Long time no
man.
see, brother.
Doing great, great, man. How you been, man? It's been a long time, my
I
brother.
know, man. It's been since the Mirage days, since oh
Wow,
man,
Club Fuel. When you
fuel. Oh my
way
goodness.
back, took me
You
way
know,
back.
talking about fuel. I'm doing a party Sunday, old school reggaeton
Awesome.
party. Yeah,
That's
I
so
even
awesome,
me and
man.
Domia
Where?
we're doing it together, and
Awesome, man. That's gonna be where in Tampa.
yeah, it's in Tampa in room 1701, and man it's been so many years, man, that I haven't seen you, brother. So what you been up to, man? Tell me the life of an independent artist, man. What's going on with you?
Man, well, the life of an independent artist is one of very a lot of trials and tribulations, hard work and dedication, man. Above all things, I gotta give thanks to God, man, because
Amen.
nothing would have been possible without him. Life has been good to me, man. Put a couple pounds on, but that good life, la buena vida comiendo
Hey,
eso, pero papi,
you gotta eat.
trabajando en lo mío, working on my craft, man, every day. Father now, so things, a little bit different. Life, I look at life in a very different spectrum.
Right.
And man, just basically getting back into what I do best, man, this music thing, and just thankful that I got the opportunity and doors have opened up my way, and you know, trying to make history again, baby.
So for everyone who doesn't know who Bandido is, let's start from the beginning, from the very beginning.
Oh
How'd you
God.
get started in this music game, brother? And the whole when the bug bite you?
Well, the bug bit me, man, from birth. Really, my father was a musician. I come from a musician, basically family. My father was a guitarist. My oldest brother, he plays 13 instruments. My mother was a singer, so it kind of happened from the start. Now, when I took music seriously, I was about 7 years old when I was actually writing and like trying to be like MC Seha and Big Boss C and
Yeah, yeah.
back in the day when the playeros and stuff were coming out,
Mm-hmm.
and then when I actually put my craft together was like at an open mic. I don't know if you remember Club Obsessions over there off Heinz.
Ooh, so many clubs have come and
It was
gone.
like a hole in the wall spot basically, and it was like
Right.
an open mic. That's
Yeah.
where I met some of my band members from the Latin League,
Right.
Dinero too, and then
Mm-hmm.
we just kind of like clicked up, formed the Latin League, and then it became a thing, and we actually did really well as a group, man. We went pretty far, man, and
Yeah, man, you guys were doing your thing for a moment there. La Liga Latina, the Latin League, and shouts out to De Niro or David Martinez, professional,
yeah, he's
aka
doing it.
Esquire.
Credit repair.
Yeah, man, he's doing it big, man. He's doing it big. He's doing it big, man. Network marketing. If you don't know,
If you
call
need
me.
a credit fix, you need to buy a house, go holler at D, man. That's for
Yeah, yeah. He's a good guy, man. But he but you guys were doing your thing, man. And I mean, how like touching, on the cusp of something great, and then whatever happened. I mean, how do you come back from that?
man. Rome wasn't built in a day. First and foremost, and every empire has an uprising and it has a decline. That's just the way things sometimes work.
Right.
You become a bigger fish in a pond, then what the food around you can feed you, and you got to find a different avenue. And everybody kind of had their mindset on certain things, and unfortunately,
Oh,
hello,
there you go. There you are.
man, I don't know what just happened there,
It's
bro. I
all
was
good,
like,
man. It's
good
all right.
God.
We're gonna. You're gonna have to make me work. I'm gonna have to edit that for the audio version. That's all.
I'm so sorry,
Nah,
man.
you good, man. It's all good, man. This happens when you try and do this stuff live, man. It's a live show. I guess like I got a chance to talk to people that are hanging out to hear more of your story. So, the question was, getting so close with Latin League, and then having to, kind of restart, man. Like, what is that like?
Man, it was a learning process. You learn from your mistakes, man. And there was a lot of good that came from that. At the time, I was a lot younger too, so it was like I had to do a lot of growing up and like soul searching for myself as just me as a man. So I mean, once certain things in my life happen, not to throw too much light on that, but just certain events
Mm-hmm,
that
mm-hmm.
took place.
Right.
You just learn, man. You learn from your mistakes. You know who's your friends. You know who's your enemies. You know who are really there for you, and you gotta assess the situation as best you can, and then build from that, man. It's not the story of a champion ain't how many times you've been knocked down. It's how many times you get back up and keep
Amen.
fighting.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's not. every round you're not gonna win every round, but you win the most out of 12 rounds, and crown the champion. So at that point, I just had to find myself, and through the help of certain people, I would say like RJ was one of those people that has been like that guy that has been really really helping me, get this right in this modern day digital platform era, because you could say I was sort of a dinosaur, man. I had to learn a lot.
Why would
And a
you
lot
say
has
that?
changed since I was last doing this professionally. So it's a great thing, man. And I'm back at it again, baby. Back at it again.
That's good, man. That's great, brother. So I want to know what you've been working on, man. Since yeah, I know you did kind of like a remake or kind of like a remix of something there, and you had it up as a single as la di da or something like that. Well, tell me more about that track.
Okay.
And then I think you did it with a good friend of mine, David Bose, too, to help you out with that, right? He was the producer on
Yes,
that.
actually, yes, he produced the track for me a while back, and then went back in the studio, man, dropped the song. We had certain things that went down on the release.
Oh
Long
wow.
story short,
Hmm.
we had to get some certain legal things squared out. Ended up now I'm in the process of working with a multi-platinum group, La Bush. The remake is coming
Hey
out
man,
soon.
the originals of the track.
Yes,
That's
yes,
great, man.
yes. So that's something that's in the works right now. I really can't speak too much because there's certain legal binds on that. But
Right.
as far as what I can say is the song is on its way. We remade the song. It's a banger, bro, and I can't wait for that to hit the streets, man. It's gonna be something intense, man. God willing, man.
So your methodology, like like you, your new style. Did you have to change your style going from the Latin League to
No,
what you're
uh,
doing now? You feel like it's the same old Bandido, the same
I
old,
wouldn't say
you
the
know.
same old Bandido. It's just a better age version of my
All
wine,
right, all right. It's the
and
upgrade, the upgrade, the
the upgrade
2.0.
This is the Courvoisier version of Bandido. I was
Nice.
drinking that E&J back in the day, so I had to tune it up a little bit, and man, it's just been a very good thing, brother. Just a better version of me, man. It's not like you want to stay original to who you are as an artist, and when people speak about Bandi or Bandido, I don't want them to be like, oh, he sounds like so and so, or he's trying to copy Anuel, or he wants to be like a Bad Bunny. I want to be Bandi, and when I want people to remember me as for my craft, that's what I brought to the game and what I brought as an artist. I don't
Hmm.
want to ride somebody else's style, and I'm just me, just a better version of me.
So let's talk about the new track, the new joint. When
Yeah.
is it dropping? What's it called? I already heard it. I know, and I could tell the people, but I'd rather let you tell everyone all
Well, me,
about it.
the song is dropping tomorrow, 12 Eastern time. The title of the song is "I Want You." It's a heartfelt R&B track that really came from the heart, man. And the backstory on that song, man, it's even crazy how the song came to be, because
Yeah.
I was actually recording the song at RJ Studio. But before we even got to
Okay.
that
Wow.
song,
Shouts out to RJ, by the way. He's watching the
shouts out
show.
to
Shouts out to
RJ and
RJ. And
Studios.
he hooked up the interview, connected us again.
And
And
man, man,
yeah, and
good
shouts out to
dude, man.
him. So talk a little bit more about that and t-
It was crazy because like the song would have never happened. It was it
interesting.
was super, and
Oh,
I was
really?
actually recording. Yes, I was actually recording something way different. Like I was on a different vibe that day, but something internally inside me, my energy, my frequency that day was just not on that song I was there to record. He's like, "Look, man, well, I'm gonna be real with you, man. I feel like we're gonna make something classic here, but get out the booth and let me sit down with you and have a one-on-one." So you as an artist, you kind of be like, "Man, what is he talking about? You messing my swag, you messing my vibe. Or, nah, let's retake and do this again." But something in my head went off, and I'm like, you know what? Listen to that voice in your head, Chris. Bandi, you're a stubborn guy sometimes. You just give him the benefit of the doubt. So we
Right.
stepped out. He starts running through these random beats, man, and just scroll through a couple tracks or whatever, whatever. I hear this track and I'm like, whoa, we'll pause right there and let's let's work on that. And literally, man, like within 5 minutes, I had the hook done. Basically, the hook and the first verse of that song is a freestyle. It wasn't even written.
Wow.
It was just like I went in there. Was going through something really, really deep in my relationship at the time with the mother of my child, man. Just putting it out like that.
Yeah.
And I just had, I guess, these bent up feelings inside of me that I guess I had to explode on the track and let it out. And yeah, eso como fue mi desahogo. He's like, yo, go in there. That's like, yo, turn the lights off. I'm just gonna zone out. And the rest was history, man. Like, it's one of those songs that really came from like that clutch moment, man. And man, I wasn't a big fan of the song, man. Believe me, like I swear to you, I was not a big fan of it.
Really?
But it turned out to actually be my first official single since I came back into this.
All right.
Yeah, man,
All right.
I had to listen to his advice, man. Like we bumped heads on it. I didn't want to take his advice. I'm like, nah, bro, but esa canción no, que tengo este, tengo la otra. He's like, yo, those are good, they're great. But listen to me and listen to the word of the wise. Take my counsel and heed your ear. Open your mind to this. And the rest was history, man. Like all I've been getting is good feedback for the selective few that have heard it.
Okay.
And man, I just really cross my fingers, and I know that whoever tomorrow and the day after and for the following time the song is out, man, they're gonna enjoy it because a piece of me is on that forever. Quedó plasmado por siempre porque fue algo que vino verdaderamente a la profundidad de mi corazón.
Wow, wow. All right, all right. So let's drop a little bit of it. I don't want to give them the whole track, but so let's do it right here, exclusive, right here in Salon de Speedy Jr. Speedy Jr.'s podcast with Bandido. This is called "I Want You."
You ever had that special somebody that you just disconnected with? Became friends, from friends to enemies, and enemies lost again. I want you to want me. Sometimes it kills me slowly. I know that I'm complicated and I keep things inside. I want you to want me. Why it's gotta be this way? I feel that you want me, but the loving ain't the same. I want you to want me. Why you gotta play these games? I need you to understand. I want you the same way. Never had someone quite like you. The way you move in your body, you got me tattooed. My heart is feeling sensations that I ain't never felt. And baby girl, for you I go to heaven, back to hell. I swear to God, I never ever knew this feeling deep inside me is driving me crazy. I swear to God, I never ever knew you'd be the one that I be calling my lady. I want you to want me. Why it's gotta be this way?
I'm feeling it, man.
Thank
I'm feeling the track, man. I lost you, but I lost your audio, but I'm gonna keep your songwriting while you reboot again. We lost you again. Go ahead and reboot, but we're gonna keep writing the track. We're gonna let it ride all the way. So I'm feeling it, man. Bandido, I Want You. Coming soon, man. It's dropping soon. RJ, remind me the date. Oh, shout out to RJ que está viendo esto.
I'm tryna please ya. Heaven knows that I really need ya. Heart broke through what this.
That's fire, brother.
Thank you, man.
That's fire, brother. I don't want to give him the whole.
Thank
I was letting it ride a little longer than I wanted to there because of our technical difficulties. But
It's
you're
all
back,
good,
so man,
It's a live event.
that's fire, brother, man.
Thank you, man.
I'm
Thank you,
feeling
man.
that track, man.
Thank you so much, man. Like I said, man, a piece of me is always going to be embedded in that track because it's something that came from the heart. And that's what I think a lot of artists feel to miss the punch sometimes. Like, they're trying too hard to impress somebody instead of just coming from the heart and just opening up. Sometimes what's inside of you needs to be brought out of you. And a good producer and an engineer guy knows how to do that.
Man,
And
RJ, man, the botate, brother. That
everything
Yep.
I do is for the public, man. Like, I want my audience to be captured by what I do, man. And I mean, as an artist, man, que tú eres sin tu fan base.
yeah, it's true.
You know, esto
Absolutely,
es
man.
para que la gente they identify with me.
Yeah.
You know, they're like, all right, I can relate to Bandido. I've been
Yeah,
through
you
a
have-
heartbreak. I got
that's-
somebody who I love.
Stephen
been-
Cable says, "What's up to you, brother?"
How we doing, Steve, man? Shots out to you, my boy.
Yes, sir. And let's talk about it's dropping tomorrow, man. So it's gonna be available worldwide. We're talking about full distribution here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everything was cleared for that on all your favorite digital platforms, from your Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon, the whole shebangs, man. Yes, so mi gente, mi público, los que me siguen, los que me conocen, los que me quieren, los que me apoyan y los que no me conocen y futuros fans. No se me olviden, mañana a las 12 en punto, esto sale mundialmente y quiero que sepan de las profundidades de mi corazón que los quiero a todos. El que me apoya y el que no me conoce también. Open arms, baby. And the best is yet to come, man. I just, man, there's no me without my fans, man, and I do this for y'all.
I'm gonna let it ride in the background there. Let them know everything, how they can follow you and how they can keep up with you, brother.
Absolutely, man. Well, the easiest way to find me, man, is on Instagram at Bandido Yakoboy, YAKOBOY at Gmail. Bandido Yakoboy. My website, but you know, my website basically is it's under construction right now, but pretty soon, within like the next week or two, I should have it on. There was some technical difficulties and whatnot, but www.bandidoyakoboy.com. My Facebook, Joel Josue. You can find me on Snapchat. You can basically all the digital platforms, man. Just look for your boy Bandido Yakoboy, and you can link me, man. But the best way definitely is
Instagram right now.
It's a calm. I also want the people to know, man. I'm branding myself as an artist, and
you got some sneakers coming too, right?
Yes, man.
Let's talk about. We almost forgot about that. We can't leave without that.
Y'all can't.
Oh man, look at that.
Exclusive.
Hold on. Let me focus on you here. Hold up. There you go.
You can purchase it too through my website. There's gonna be a link for my merchandise. Básicamente, mi gente, it's custom made, so it's made to order. The price is very feasible, and also promoting the upcoming single.
Hey.
It's all in the works, baby. It's God's plan. Mi gente, y'all can find me, you know, on the Instagram. The link to my IG is at Bandido Yakoboy.
There you go. Follow him at Bandido Yakoboy on Instagram. It's the new track. It's dropping tomorrow. I Want You. Fire, baby. Fire.
Thank you.
We're going to let it ride out, man. Thank you so much for coming on the show, brother. All right?
Thanks for having me, man.
No problem, brother. Anytime, man. Shouts out to RJ and todo el combate que está conectado con nosotros. Thank you so much for hanging out here on the Salon de Speedy Junior's podcast. Have a good one, everyone. Be safe. Let's ride out with I Want You from Bandido. It's dropping tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you guys next time, all right? Have a good one, everybody. Go get it. Bandido, I Want You.
Speedy, man. Thank you for having me, my brother.
No problem, brother. Thank you. Have a good one.